Hey, Mrs. Holmes' room. I just wanted to wish everybody a happy Easter, and I know I'm kind of missing all the stories and activities we do when we're in school close to Easter. So I was going to read a SpongeBob story tonight. I love SpongeBob. This is called SpongeBob's Easter Parade. The streets of Bikini Bottom were empty. Oh no, cried Patrick. We're the only two people left. SpongeBob laughed. No, Patrick, he said. Everybody's at home working on their floats for the Easter parade so they can win the Golden Egg Award. Is our float done? Asked Patrick. We haven't even started it, said SpongeBob. Remember, we went jellyfishing and bubble watching and we had a burp contest. You could count all my holes. That was fun, shouted Patrick. Let's do it again. SpongeBob shook his head. No, Patrick. We got to start working on our Easter float. Man, SpongeBob and Patrick really know how to have a good Easter. SpongeBob and Patrick ran home. Squidward was coming out of his house. How's your Easter float coming? He asked. I bet you two goof-offs haven't even started yet. Wrong, said Patrick. We haven't even thought about it. Squidward laughed. Good luck, he said as he went back inside. The parade's tomorrow morning. We can do it, announced SpongeBob. Let's put witches and ghosts in it, Patrick said. It's not Halloween, said SpongeBob. Patrick smiled. Then let's put Santa Claus and snow on it. It's not Christmas, said SpongeBob. Turkeys and pilgrims? Patrick, it's Easter, not Thanksgiving, SpongeBob said. An Easter float should have a bunny or Easter eggs, explained SpongeBob. Patrick picked up an egg, glued it to a piece of wood, and tied it to a rope. It's done, he shouted. We're going to win! SpongeBob shook his head. I do not think so. What do you guys think? I'm going to close up on that one. Winning float? Yay or nay? Hey, might go nay on that one. Patrick and SpongeBob peeked at Mr. Krabs' float, which featured his daughter Pearl. Arg, said Mr. Krabs. This will win the Golden Egg Award and sell Krabby Patties, too. Next, they spied on Plankton's float, which was a giant statue of Plankton. I have outdone myself, shouted Plankton. I will bow down to me, the master of the universe, when I win the Golden Egg Award. Ha 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 ha. Sandy Cheeks had just finished her float when SpongeBob and Patrick peeked in. Sandy looked at her float proudly and said, This is gonna win the biggest rootin' tootin' float the town has ever seen. Squidward's float had Squidward playing his clarinet inside of a giant egg. I wonder where I should put the Golden Egg Award when I win tomorrow, he said. I can't wait to see SpongeBob and Patrick's floats. I could use a good laugh. There's Squidward's. Everybody's floats are better than ours. We'll never win, said SpongeBob. We should have gone jellyfishing and bubble watching and burping. I blame jellyfish, said Patrick. Just then, a truck carrying a beautiful Easter float pulled over. Where's Far Reef? Asked the driver. I got a deliver this float for the Easter parade. Sponge pointed down the road. As the truck pulled away, it hit a bump in the road, and the float fell off. SpongeBob ran after the truck. Hey, Mr. Truck Driver, he called. You dropped your float. Patrick jumped on the float. SpongeBob, look at the float I just found. Let's use it. We can't, said SpongeBob. We didn't make it. Patrick picked up a piece of wood with the egg on it and put it on the beautiful float. Now we made it, he said. SpongeBob squared. Well, I guess we could borrow it just for a little while. The next morning, SpongeBob and Patrick showed up with their float. That's one heck of a float, said Sandy. It must have cost a pretty penny, said Mr. Krabs. How did you make it so fast, said a suspicious Squidward. Computers, Patrick said. The mayor of Bikini Bottom gave SpongeBob and Patrick the Golden Egg Award. This is the most beautiful Easter float we've ever seen, he said. You should be so proud. SpongeBob tried to smile. Yeah, we're very proud. The parade began, and SpongeBob and Patrick's float was right in front. Everyone was clapping and chanting, "SpongeBob and Patrick! SpongeBob and Patrick!" Even though everyone was cheering for them, SpongeBob felt a little bad. He knew they didn't deserve to win. "Stop the parade!" he yelled. "I have a confession. We didn't make this float." "We didn't?" asked Patrick. "It fell off a truck," said SpongeBob. "We wanted to win the trophy so badly we cheated." Plankton stomped his tiny foot. "Why didn't I think of that?" The Golden Egg Award was divided into 4 pieces and shared by Sandy, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and Plankton. The truck driver returned to pick up his float. "I thought I was missing something," he said. "Here's the float we made," said SpongeBob. Sandy laughed. "It's just an egg on a piece of wood." She said, "That's the worst Easter float I've ever seen." "Yes, it is," SpongeBob said proudly. "And we made it all by ourselves." SpongeBob and Patrick pulled their float down the parade route. "Don't you feel better, Patrick, using our own float?" said SpongeBob. "Yeah," said Patrick, "especially after eating that egg." "Patrick, you just ate our float." "Oh, what float?" asked Patrick. "Never mind," said SpongeBob. Happy Easter to all. Bye, guys. I hope you had a very happy Easter.